So they didn't have any place to go. They had spent all their money on their bus ticket to go, and they didn't have any place to go. Well, they came, and from that point, they've been with us. You know, we usually give the people 90 days. You know, because, you know, 30 days is not really long enough for somebody to get a life established, you know, to get a job, to try to get into these programs that they get into. Because if you have to get in an apartment, you got to be on a waiting list. Right. And as you're on that waiting list, you got to have some place to be. So we give you 90 days. Well, we've had some that's been there that has came in, and I built 6 sets of bunk beds. We have 12 beds now, where people don't sleep on the floor anymore. We build them, we set them up there. We have mattresses, we have sheets, we have everything. God has provided everything that we need. We have people who will come out in the mornings and they'll open up the doors and there'll be things sitting out in front. You know, people bring donations and just set them off. You know, they bring toys and things for kids. They bring clothes. They bring shoes. They bring washers, dryers, stoves, refrigerators, things like that. We get calls all the time from people that has a yard sale, and they say, well, we're not going to have it anymore. Can you guys come and pick it up? Well, you call us. We go pick it up. If you need a tax deduction, we give you a tax number, because we are a 501(c)(3) organization. We have all the papers, everything on it. Will be, you know, we're ready to show them to whomever wants to see them. We have a tax exempt number where, you know, we go into different businesses and things that we purchase. We give them the number and that. And then we have people that come in that gives us cash donations, that we give them a tax deduction for things like that. But we don't really worry about where it goes. If somebody has a need and they say that we have the need, we give them the need. And the reason we do this is because God sees our heart.
Yes.
And if God's telling us that we're to provide for this person, well, we provide for this person. Now, what that person does with it after they take it from us is between them and God. So people say, well, what about people coming and ripping you off, coming and taking this, taking advantage of you? Well, you're not taking advantage of us. You're taking advantage of God. And He's the one, He's the one that you're going to have to deal with, not us. We're there to do the best that we can do.
Right.
Jesus went here and there doing good. And that's what it are. We are just an extension of Jesus' ministry. Amen. We're not here to be seen. We try to be a voice to give people encouragement, to give people edification. If you're out there and you say, well, I can't do anything in the church, I don't know how to do anything, can you come by and say, hi, how you doing? My name is so-and-so. Is there something I can do? We'll give you any opportunity to work as you can, because we know what it's like to be right in a stream of something and feel like you're left out. Well, we don't want to leave anybody out. We want to give everybody an opportunity to do whatever it is that they feel. If nothing else, just come by and shake our hand and say, we love you.
Right.
We encourage you on what you're doing here in the community. Right. That's what it's about. It's about edification. The Word tells us those that are called to edify. Those that are called to prophesy. Right. Those that are preached, to do what your calling is. But if you just sit at home and not do anything, then you're missing your calling.
Exactly.
And there's people out there that say, well, you know, I can't do anything in the church. There's one thing I want to say. If you've got love in your heart, that's all you need. Because that's a tithe that we have from God that we can never repay.
Exactly right.
The price that He paid when He hung on that cross, the love that He gave us, we can never repay that, just a tithe on that.
Amen.
So if there's anybody out there that says, well, you know, I can't do anything, if you have love in your heart, then we want your love.
Amen.
And there's so many people out there that's what's missing. We have on our card it says that we are a compassionate servant of God.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's missing in today's society. And those around is the compassion. Jesus went around and he said he saw the multitude.
Yes.
And he said he was moved with compassion.
Oh, yes.
And that's what's got to move us. That's what's got to be for us. To move us is the compassion. Like when we see a woman come in that's got 2 or 3 little kids, and these little kids don't have any shoes. They don't have any socks, you know, and they're out and they're saying, well, you know, we don't have any place to stay. We don't have any of this or that. Well, you bring the kids in. And, you know, and we do our very best to try to provide what we can for those. Exactly. We try to love them. We try to give them something. There's some families out there that doesn't know what it is to love or to receive any kind of love. And we try to do our best here between the 3 of us to show some kind of love and compassion towards someone. Not just say, well, get out of here, I don't have time for you. Jesus never turned anybody away. He took time for whomsoever will. That's what the word says. That whomsoever will shall call upon the name of the Lord.
Amen.
And we've had these young couples that had came, and